Okay, before I start talking, I just want to let you know that it is okay to buy new stuff or stuff you've never tried if you just started and you don't know what you like yet. And it is okay to buy discs, but I'm going to get right into that in just a second. Okay, what I mean by new discs are discs that just came out and people are talking about, like, everyone, I don't know why, but they always go and buy new discs, and I'm telling you, it's not a good idea. It's not a good idea at all. Usually you hear like pros talking about it, and if you think about it, it's because they get the discs for free usually. If they're sponsored, they definitely are getting the discs for free, or they are more likely to win them in competitions or stuff like that. Okay, so my first reason of why you shouldn't buy new discs is, well, one, it's a waste of money. But it's only a waste of money if you already have discs. Like, if you have discs that you throw and you like, then don't even bother trying to get some new stuff, because it's just going to waste your time. And now that's not really the main reason of why you shouldn't buy it. The main reason why you shouldn't buy is because if you're buying new discs and you already have, let's say, like distance drivers and stuff like that, then you are actually probably not going to be as good as you would have been if you just kept throwing the same stuff you already had. That's mainly because, like, when you get discs, they get like beat in, and once they get beat in, like, they fly a little bit different, you know, like every couple weeks and stuff like that. And so once you keep throwing it and like learning it more and more, you can like have way better control than you would over a brand new disc that just came out and you just thought it was a cool name, so you went out and bought it, or something, you heard your friend talking about it and you decide, oh, I'm gonna go buy it, and then you start throwing that around, and then all of a sudden you lose like a little bit of control, like gradually, over that disc you've been throwing for so long. It doesn't seem like you would, but like if you think about it, if you like start liking some new discs that came out, I stopped following the names, so I can't really give you an example, but like let's say like the Nuke just came out like a couple years ago when it came out, and you bought it and you were throwing other stuff, then you probably wouldn't have the same skill level that you did before, because you're trying to like learn the Nuke, and by doing that, you're not really like thinking about it like consciously. You're kind of like putting more time and effort into learning the Nuke than getting better with the disc you're already throwing. Alright, I'm not gonna recommend anything in this video. I'll probably save that for another video, but I'm just gonna show you real quick a few discs that I throw. Okay, so these these three are the same kind of disc, all three of them, and they're 100% different. This one flips over like crazy. This one is my max distance disc. It flips over a little bit, but not too much. Then this one is probably the most stable, but it still flips a little bit. But they're like slightly different in the way that like I would use them for totally different shots. Okay, so I say you can't buy new discs, but you should go out and buy discs that you already throw. For example, like if you were gonna throw the Wraith like I do, and you go buy a new Wraith, that's a good idea, because you already know how to throw the Wraith, and this new one is probably gonna act like a little bit different. So by the time it's like beat in, it's gonna throw way different than your old ones that you already have. And also, it's a good idea to not buy discs at all, like to save money, because if you already have, well, I mean, if you already have some, if you obviously don't have any discs, then go ahead and buy some. But if you're playing on a course or whatever, you're gonna find discs all the time if you're looking for a disc in like the woods. Like, I don't throw, here, I'll show you. This is like my main bag. So it has like not that many discs. I actually took some out to show you, but like I found all four of these, and well, this one's really old, but it's like, it's a pretty rare disc. It's a Putt R. It's a super old, but like I really like this disc. I found it. This one's called the Arrow. I've been throwing it. It's kind of, it flips over and stuff, but like I didn't buy those discs, and yet like they would replace basically so many new discs that I could buy. Like, those are really essential, and I just found them on the ground on the course. I also found these drivers. This one's like brand new basically, and I throw this kind of disc all the time. And then this one, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of beat it up, but it was pretty much brand new when I found it. And kind of like a third reason why I did not buy new discs is I know most people don't have like the opportunity to go into the store where all the discs are, because I'm guessing you don't buy discs at like Walmart, like most of you guys don't. Like, I'm sure like some of us don't have any choice, but if you go into like a store that sells like disc golf discs, disc golf accessories and stuff, there's like huge racks of them, but they don't let you like test them out or anything. You can only like feel them, you know? But like I have the opportunity to like test them out usually, because like the store I go to, there's like a test rack kind of thing, and also like a whole bunch of used discs. And I know that most people are gonna go buy a disc that they think looks cool or something, but when they throw it, they actually like don't like it because it's too overstable or something like that. And I know like a lot of people end up wasting their money, or at least I know I have, because like I'm trying to think of a good example. I know I bought like a Rogue one time, and I don't know why, but it was like super hard for some reason. I think it was like a mistake or something, and it didn't really fly right at all. And I kind of was like really upset that I just straight up bought it and didn't like ask anyone if they had one that I could throw around. But I'm not trying to like discourage you from buying discs, because it really is a good idea. For example, my mid-rangers that I throw, I have extras, but all of these are from like, I don't know, like 1990, around there, and they don't make them anymore. So if I lost any of these, I wouldn't have them anymore, and they all do a little bit different things, so I'm able to use like every single one for like different kinds of shots like that. Alright, to sum everything up, basically, if you buy new discs that you have no idea, you never throw them anymore, one, it's a waste of money. Two, you're going to be wasting some of that skill potential that you could have been generating if you just kept throwing the same kind of drivers over and over. And then three, you don't really need to buy any new discs if you just play enough and you already have discs you like, because you can just find them on the course. I'm serious. If you go play disc golf, and even if you weren't gonna play, if you just went to like a pond or something with like shorts on or something, I guarantee you would find like 5 discs, and you'd be saving like $50. Alright, so I just want to make this short video because I always hear people talking about like new discs and stuff. Like seriously, every single league round I go to, someone is talking about a new disc that just came out, because like everyone is like producing new discs. There's new disc companies because everyone's trying to jump on like disc golf since it's like growing a little bit. And yeah, I just wanted to clear this up, that really you shouldn't really listen to anyone, especially pros. Like the pros are really good, but if they're talking about like a new disc, they might be trying to sell their discs that they get, because like pros get like a couple hundred discs. Like I don't know what the time period is, depends who you work for, but like pros have too many discs on them, so they're always trying to sell like brand new whatever just came out. So don't listen to anyone when they're saying like a new disc is good, unless they're gonna let you throw it and stuff and like let you check it out. But don't just straight up buy anything. I'm telling you, it's gonna save you a lot of grief. Alright, see you guys in the next one.